my common nutrition mistake. So I think this actually happens with a lot of people too. And that is when we think about nutrition, we like to think about, I want to lose weight. For some reason, nutrition and dieting and weight loss are all kind of associated together. But what we don't talk about is nutrition for performance, right? If I want to run faster, jump higher, there is a nutritional aspect there that is different than just, oh, I'm not doing any activities and I want to lose a little bit of weight. So when it comes to weight loss, calories in versus calories out is the determinant factor. So if I am burning more calories than I'm intaking, then I'm going to lose weight. But that's not always what a quote-unquote diet has to be. A diet doesn't have to be for weight loss. A diet can be for performance as well. So when we think about performance dieting, we might actually want to maintain calories. I'm not trying to lose weight or gain weight. Some of you might be trying to gain weight, and if you do that, you have to increase your calories in, and you might want to analyze your protein intake for lean body mass. But if it's just like myself and you're just trying to maintain weight, well, let's look at nutrition for performance. So there's two things that come up. The macronutrient profile, how many carbs am I ingesting critically? I think that's one of the most important ones is people who are, athletes, they want to run and lift, probably might not be eating enough carbohydrates. Carbohydrates is it's the fuel source for high intensity movement. It is so critical to be able to have muscle glycogen available to be utilized, not just from a fuel standpoint for mitigation of overtraining and fatigue and lethargy and lots of other factors that carbohydrates, when eaten, can help resolve. I'm not saying carbohydrates, you guys got to understand, for some reason, carbohydrates, that's a Snicker bar. Well, there are lots of different kinds of carbohydrates too, so we're not going to dive into that, but the consumption of where you get your carbohydrates from doesn't have to be from a cake. So carbohydrates is obviously really important. Number two is protein. People might not be eating enough protein in that kind of performance side. So that's kind of like 1A and 1B. But number two would be the second one. So if 1A is having enough carbs and 1B is eating enough protein. Number two is nutrient timing. When you're eating your meals, if I am only going to eat X number of calories, where I allocate these meals needs to optimize how I feel energy-wise. So there's something called rate of perceived exertion, RPE. And if we understand that, you almost can say like RP me, my rate of perceived max. How am I feeling today before I go and work out? And so nutrition can help make sure you have the energy available after your workout. So you worked out even before or during. So there's pre-workout nutrition. Are you getting enough carbs? Fast digesting foods that aren't going to sit in your stomach like insoluble fibers. They're going to sit in there right before your workout. Do you have intra-workout nutrition that includes hydration as well? Maybe you need a small glucose based snack kind of thing, something that helps with the blood sugar. And there's something post-workout too, because a lot of athletes train not just once in a day, but they train twice in a day, 3 times in a day. So you can't just have one meal at the end of the day and one in the morning and just go through this in between. And you might not be feeling your best. Your rate of perceived max, which is me, max, I might not be feeling too great. It might be going down. And so when I think about performance nutrition, it's much more, and it goes way deeper than that. But the two basic principles I think about for myself is that we need to look at, okay, when am I eating the meals? And am I eating enough food? So first, I guess number one would be, am I eating enough of the right macronutrients? Are these macronutrients fitting my profile for max? Am I eating enough protein, carbs, and fats? Number two, are my meals timed appropriately for the rate of perceived max? Am I eating enough food at the right time so I can have energy levels that are appropriate for working out? They are adequate before, during, and after, and then getting me ready for the next event as well. So water, hydration, all the stuff in between. So there's a difference between dieting for weight loss, and I think people associate for some reason diet as always being weight loss driven. But you can also diet, I hate that word, nutrition, optimize your consumption of fuel for performance. And so that's kind of my breakdown right there. If you guys enjoy, comment, like, what are your common mistakes that you make? Let us know in the comment section, because I know a lot of people on here have probably similar interests, but different backgrounds, and maybe there's something that's helped you. And if you share and comment, maybe that person get a little bit of advice that will help them. So comment below, like, subscribe, follow along. I appreciate y'all listening as always. And thank you again, and take care.